What's going on, Jets fans? It's your boy DT. It is finally game day. Week 2 versus the Buffalo Bills. First place for the AFC East is on the line this afternoon at MetLife Stadium. I'm fired up for this one. A couple keys to victory as well as the inactive list. First, we will start with the injury report. We knew a couple of these coming into the week, right? Kene Nwangu, running back / special teamer. He will be inactive with a hamstring injury, as well as second wide receiver Josh Reynolds, who played 97% of the snaps. So expect to see Alan Lazard and Isaiah Williams, the newcomer on special teams for the Jets in that capacity. Esapol is a healthy scratch, still getting acclimated to the team. One of the newer additions claimed on cutdowns. So he is still getting acclimated, and I'm sure he will be active in the coming weeks. Jay Tufele had an illness, and he will be inactive, so that means Leonard Taylor III, fire him up. I'm excited to see LT3 and what he can do with this pass rush in the middle against Josh Allen. And then we have Jelani Woods, again, similar to Esapol. He's still acclimating, one of the newest members of the team, so might be a couple weeks before we see him, but they still have a good mix of 4 tight ends to still deal with. And then Tyler Barron, the final inactive. Last week, Braden McGregor, was inactive for Barron to start. Maybe that's a game plan specific thing. They wanted to stop the run and thought Barron gave them more juice that way. But maybe McGregor gives them more pass rush juice, which they want to do against Josh Allen in this game. So couple inactives. And then the keys to victory, in my opinion, I think the first one from an offensive perspective is passing from under center. There were 15 instances where the Jets went under center in week 1 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. 13 of those 15 plays were runs. The only other 2 were a delay of game where they had a motion from the tight end that looked like it was setting up to be a run play, possibly a play action. We don't know because it was delay of game. And then they had a true play action play from under center. So really a 13-1 split of plays that were actually run from under center. So I want to see a little bit more versatility there, because if he goes under center, he being Justin Fields, obviously, the Bills are going to key in that this is most likely a run. From the defensive perspective, my takeaway is linebackers need to go slow till they know. They need to diagnose each play a little bit longer, even if that means they're a second or a half second late to their gap. I think it's more important to be slow till you know, keep your eyes on the backfield, but don't bite on those play action fakes. The one that led to the Ben Skoranek touchdown in week 1 was just, bad linebacker play. Everybody was, fooled by the play action, and they were way too close to the line of scrimmage to get back to their zones. So I want to see the linebackers play a little bit more horizontally and more containing of their gaps than just shooting vertically into the backfield. Yesterday, I had all 22 Drew on with me to do the defensive film breakdown, and that was one of his main takeaways, and that was something I observed too. So the linebacker play has to improve. Aggression is good, but busted coverages are not good. So I want to see more conservative from the linebackers at first, and then on certain plays there are obviously situations where you have to crash downhill. So I want to see a better game from the second level, the glue of Aaron Glenn and Steve Wilkes' defense as they claim it. Third, from the coaching perspective, I want to see a little bit more situational play calling improvement. Tanner Engstrand, offensive coordinator, took a bit of accountability during the week when he spoke to the media about some of the plays that he would have liked to have back. I personally think both 2-point conversion plays were, while the right decision, not the right play call. And we went over that in the offensive film breakdown as well. You can't run out of shotgun from the 1-yard line with Braylon Allen. And I think he just put too many bodies in the same area on the second 2-point conversion and didn't give his guy the best chance to get it. Although Fields made a good read and a good pass, there were 3 defenders in that zone. So I think Tanner Engstrand could be a little bit better with the situational play calling, but it seems like they are going back into the film study and going to adjust and make better decisions moving into week 2. So those are my quick keys to victory and the full inactive list. I hope everybody enjoys the game. I will be on with Nick Shine on the Nick Shine Show YouTube channel. Check us out over there about 12:45 start. We'll be watching the entire game. First place is on the line, folks. I'm really excited. AFC East is ours for the taking. A lot of us are excited, but nervously excited after last week's performance. The panel on ESPN I just watched, Rex Ryan called us a live dog because we're home underdogs, but we're alive, and there's a chance that we can really pull the upset this week. So I'm excited. I'm fired up. tune into Nick and I on his channel. I appreciate it. Hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you're new. I'm DTereman, and JETS, 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 Jets. Let's go.